This is me, Ross Shattuck, director in action during my degree in film and television between 2019 and 2022. This is me working with students, acting in roles for our submissions.
Yep. Okay, so that was excellent, Michael. On the next take, instead of using the hand gesture to go for the phone, just look at the phone and then make a beeline for it. Okay. Erratically push the buttons. Yep. Okay. Answer the fucking call. Slam it down. Go to your mobile. Okay. What now? Call. The assistant comes in. Give him a fair. Yeah. Put the phone down. Unbelievable. Make another call. Yep. Erratically. Pick up the handset. Give it about 5 seconds. Fucking hell. Put it down. Boom. Throw the phone. Say fucking hell.
Fucking hell. Slam. Grab
Fucking
it.
hell. Yeah. So yeah, give yourself 3 seconds, whatever, Michael. Breathe, and then when you're ready, go for it. Remember, intensity, erratic. When you're ready.
Answer the fucking call. Unbelievable.
I can't.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so what I want you to do as well, on the last throw of the phone,
yeah,
I want this desperation, like, coming from you.
No.
Fucking hell!
I know you won't. Yeah.
Fucking hell! I want that, like, fucking hell!
Gotcha.
Yeah? That's what I want at the end. We good to go?
Alright, rolling.
Okay, when you're ready, Michael. Intensity. Action.
Answer the fucking call. Fucking unbelievable.
Okay.
Is it not before I
So,
not before I fix this with the blue chips?
right, yeah. And then he goes, Frank, do you remember the Mia Junior? And then you pause it, you're pondering for a moment, right, trying to figure out, eyes up to the sky maybe, because you're just trying to remember and figure out how to fix this mess. Then so when as he's doing, what I'll do is I'll nudge you every time to move the camera.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So when I go, I'll nudge you like that. Get the camera on.
Yeah, someone else.
Someone else, okay?
Could I not say?
Yeah.
Just said to the young lady, leave us please. Rather than the filthy look.
Yeah, I like
Just
that.
very, very,
Very
gentlemanly like, leave us please.
And do like the fingers as well.
Yeah, well, I could do that, yeah.
But do it there.
Oh, right. What are you doing? What do you want? I don't know what you want. What do you
No, certainly with that hand.
So you want to do something with this hand? What do you want?
But let's see with the hand first. Okay, no, just be natural now. So you are Jeremy Irons.
Yeah,
How would
yeah.
Jeremy Irons do it then?
I would,
Okay.
Yeah.
just very public.
Yeah, exactly. And take a moment to register what he's saying.
And then when she's left, it's
yes. Yeah.
because I don't show emotion in front of her.
Let's do
I
that.
show emotion when she's not looking.
Cool. Okay. Plus 5.
I'm sleeping with her as well.
There we are.
We've got a sweet book to the Hilton, so we need to crack on.
crack on?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. From the top.
Let's sit down.
Okay, camera's rolling.
Can you leave us, please? You know where this is heading, right?
Not before I fix this with the blue chips.
Frank, do you remember one of the first lessons which I taught you when you were a mere junior? Frank. Franklin, answer me, goddammit.
Cut. So for this take, between your gestures and dialogue exchanges, give it a few more moments to breathe. Okay, if you can do that on this take. Even if you're looking at each other for a bit longer than usual, to hammer in the message. And this is the sort of where the dust is slightly settling after the meeting. Okay, so the camera's rolling when you're ready.
Can you leave us, please? You know where this is heading, right?
Not before I fix this with the blue chips.
Frank, do you remember one of the first lessons which I taught you when you were a mere junior? Frank? Franklin, answer me, goddammit.
Cut.
This was my first music video that I directed, filmed and edited in early 2020. Mainly shot on location in Stockholm, Sweden, and also in Africa.
This is Amy, Every day I wake up, I see people falling. Every day I wake up, emergency calling. Everybody stand up, everybody wake up, everybody move. A revolution we need with love that we speak. Call me when you're done with suffering and arguing. Can we find a new way to be? A new way to be. Call me when you're done with suffering and arguing. Can we find a new way to see? A new way to see. Don't let them get up, get up. Stand up, stand up. Don't let them get up, get up. You better fight for your right, nobody can seize it. Don't let them get up, get up. Stand up, stand up. Don't let them get up, get up. You better fight for your right, nobody can seize it. Don't let them, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Don't let them, yeah, yeah. Brother, fight for your right. Don't let them, yeah, yeah. Don't let them, yeah. Don't let them, yeah, yeah. Sister, fight for your right. Every day I wake up, I see people dying. Every day I wake up, I hear children crying. Everybody stand up. Everybody wake up. Everybody move. A revolution we need so we can stop the bleed. We have to make it one by one, yeah. We have to take it one by one, yeah. Call me when we come together and unite. Call me when we are together, stop the fight. Black and white, can we Every day I wake up, emergency calling. Everybody stand up. Everybody wake up. Everybody move. A revolution we need with love that we see. Call me when you're done with suffering and arguing. Can we find a new way to be? A new way to be. Call me when you're done with suffering and arguing. Can we find a new way to see? A new way to see. Don't let them get up, get up. Stand up, stand up. Don't let them get up, get up. You better fight for your right, nobody can seize it. Don't let them get up, get up. Stand up, stand up. Don't let them get up, get up. You better fight for your right, nobody can seize it. Don't let them get up, get up. Get up, get up. Stand up, stand up. Don't let them get up, get up. You better fight for your right, nobody can seize it. Don't let them get up, get up. Get up, get up. Stand up, stand up. Don't let them get up, get up. You better fight for your right, nobody can seize it.
This short film is an experimentation on the restrictions of having to work without a crew, as this was within the first year of my studies in film and television during the pandemic. So with the use of Teams to conduct video calls, which I employed an American actress and another actor based in England to direct them, and also I used my smartphone to capture the exterior shots of this piece.
I knew that it was a matter of time before this truth came to light. We've all been living as prisoners. This great reset my arse. They've had us by the balls for this entire time. And everyone thought that I was crazy.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to our next discussion, Tony. We'll catch up next week. Arlo and the great big cover-up. Do you mind holding while I make a coffee?
See you back in 5.
Yeah, I watched that video.
What do you think?
What he's saying sounds very convincing.
What?
I can't really get my head around it. This is wildly unethical and illegal.
This is where you're missing the big picture.
All right, Mr. Cover-Up. Explain.
It's all connected to this pandemic and these curfews.
I can't hear a word you're saying. Listen, Arlo, it's fine. I will speak to you on Friday. Is that okay?
Exactly. That's how they managed to gain complete control over us.
The entire human population.
You're starting to see this, right?
This can't really be happening to all of us. Surely.
Well, either that or our mere existence is a simulation.
Don't go there, Mulder, with that mind-bending hocus pocus.
Seriously. I know this is really scaring you.
This again.
Come on. It's me. Answer the bloody call.
Listen very carefully. It's as if all my communication has been suspended for a week.
I've even emailed you twice, every day.
What's even more weird is I've seen these same two men outside my house every day for the past week.
This is coming back from when you boycotted from having the microchip.
I'll get back to that in a minute. It's as if all my communication has been suspended for a week.
I even emailed you twice, every day.
What's even more weird is I've seen the same two men outside my house every day for the past week.
This is coming back to when you boycotted from having the microchip.
It's as if my communication has been suspended for a week.
I even emailed you twice, every day.
What's even more weird is I've seen the same two men outside my house for the past week. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Abby! Abby, they're in my house. They're coming to get me. I told you. Abby, help! Help!
I'm Ross Shaddick, the writer and director for the institution, and this is the Director's Diary. We'll be looking at the approach to space and characters. Following the extreme close-up of the eyes, we see the apartment block, which is where Abby is residing, and the intention here is to show gates so that the character or characters are imprisoned. This was obviously to show that we're in lockdown, similar to what we are at the moment. And then we are going into Arlo's apartment, showing his humble abode and his stacked tinned food, which shows a bit of his, or the intention is to show a bit of his sort of eccentric character and how those cans have been stacked. And here we have his research into microchips and other conspiracy theories, as we are led to believe at this point. So the shot here where he's looking at his computer, this is to establish that obviously he is well deep into his this information that he has unearthed. With the choice of the extreme close-up on his face to emphasize the intensity of his research. And the shot here of him from the back, we wanted to establish his workspace and that he seems to be pretty organized and IT proficient. And then the crazy grin here, he's stumbled across something which is dynamite, according to him. And then we cut to the opening title. At Abby's apartment now. Hence, we've got the extreme close-up of the top of the tower block where she resides. And here we have the frame pictures, which are establishing a character. So here we are with Abby. Different demeanor from the character that we see in the photographs, the female in particular, of course. And there's this rigid sort of, rigid sort of movement. That was the intention, to keep her in that sense because of the reveal that we'll be getting to by the end of the film. Although it was important that I didn't want to make her too stiff to kind of give anything away at this point. And then we're introduced we were introduced to Arlo, but now we're actually in interaction between the two characters where we're seeing from Arlo's perspective, and then the extreme close-up of the tear come down the eye. Again, that is a clue that should be revealed later on. So with the casting these two characters and actually in the writing process, it was important that we had a contrast between the two of them. I wanted Arlo to be this eccentric character versus, should we say, Abby's more rigid corporate mannerisms and characteristics, hence the attire she's wearing, and her movements are very, very minimal. And again, that was purposely done to lead up to the reveal. Yeah, and another interesting thing about the space, if we're looking at, we can see with Arlo, he's bumbling around, this is where they first lose communication. And then versus the Abbey with this sort of we've got the stillness, but they've got this light in the picture behind, which is interesting, an interesting aesthetic, I thought.
So this is where they re-establish their connection again. With the Abby character, again, the instructions were to keep her as rigid as possible, very formal, but they do have a good camaraderie between each other, good communication. The space that we're seeing here with Arlo, it's very dark in the background. This is to give the impression that he doesn't go out much. He's a bit of a hermit. Well, even though most of us haven't got a choice during a scenario of lockdown. But the color palette as well behind, with the darkened room versus, Abby's more lighter, vibrant, should we say, backdrop. And this is where Arlo suspects that they are being, or under surveillance, should we say. Hence they've been watching us, which again was a decision I wanted him to bring the note closer to the screen, to obviously emphasize, what he believes to be the case at the time being. And of course, he's a conspiracy theorist, so he's going to get the intention of the character is to make him, become overexcited, with this discovery as it's happening. The space with this one is darker. This is to show that it's taken place later on. It's a week later. Hence the decision to reduce the artificial and obviously natural light in the room. Gives it a passing of time, but also a different time of day. But aesthetically, I wanted the palette to Arlo's backdrop, because we're getting into a darker. I want to use the emphasize the darker sort of overtones at this point within their interaction. The direction I gave to Jessica, who's playing Abby here, is not only to keep it minimalist, but to show no expression. There's slight tinges of a smile here and there, but I wanted her character to be artificial, hence how she is portrayed as being very still at the moment. And what she says is very focused and very elaborate and to the point, because she's later revealed to be artificial. An artificial representation of the real Abby. Here we go. We got another interference with their communication, and I directed Arlo, or the actor Charlie, who's playing Arlo, to get all flustered. But this is now where the powers, the dark forces, the ones that are pulling the strings in the background, should we say, are now manipulating the live stream that they're on. So it's no longer live at this point. It was live, and now it's gone into a loop. This is the loop effect. So what we did here was take Arlo's dialogue, only Arlo's, and loop the dialogue, and then distort it so it looks like it has been not only intercepted, but it's being messed around with. Now that the disturbances with their communication has gone through the loop, and then we've got a more subdued or more relaxed Arlo, which then sets up the next shot of a crash and noise. You'll notice that the window is open, so there's been a forced entry, and an item's knocked over. I directed Charlie to imagine if some intruder broke into his house. We have the reaction of Arlo freaking out. Cut to this exterior shot of the apartment, another direct reference, as before, to the character living like a prisoner. And now we've got the reveal of the real Abby. When writing the role and working with the actor Jessica, who played Abby, I wanted to make that clear distinction between the artificial version, which is the front, working for the institution, and the real Abby. Hence, the close-up of the tears early on is a reference to what she's really feeling, the real Abby. And the final shot of her wiping the tear from her eye and then glancing over to her left is that she's got to get on with her job. Coming back to the opening shot of the extreme close-up on the eyes, the ring of light was something that I thought was very appealing. It was a happy accident.
that could give the impression that what we're looking at here is something that is artificial. My inspiration is Blade Runner. The next shot of her apartment block is to connect the dots together. The eyes belong to this inside this apartment. That is my writing and directorial efforts for the institution. I hope this was an informative diary. Thank you.